facing your problem is the first step. If you never talk about it, and you commonly hear, somebody go, oh, that's my uncle, he was in Vietnam, he doesn't talk about the war. Well, he's not ever gonna heal until he talks about it. I'm Steve Prince, I'm the director of Warrior Set Free. I have the privilege of ministering to veterans, all branches of service, as well as first responders, law enforcement, firefighters, EMTs. At the core of Warrior Set Free is the Set Free model, the Freedom Appointment. The only difference is a typical Freedom Appointment for Set Free Ministries. A man will sit down with 2 men, a woman with 2 women. For us, we want that to be 2 veterans sitting down with a veteran. And the reason for that is so we can talk shop, we can understand the lingo, we have common experience, and that helps us to break that candy shell, if you will. It's get past the I'm a veteran and nobody understands me excuse. And then once we get to that point of trust, then we do the exact same Freedom Appointment that Set Free does. We do focus on combat experience, talking through those experiences, reframing them. Survivor's guilt is very common, and we help them understand that what happened on the battlefield wasn't their fault. They're not guilty of those things. And if they did something on purpose and they did commit a sin or murder on the battlefield, then God's forgiveness covers that. And we talk through all those experiences. 2 other programs that we've connected with, one is called the Hero's Return. And it's a extremely powerful ministry weekend. In my opinion, the best ministry weekend you'll ever have. And for veterans, it's free of charge. We have a donor that helps cover those costs. You're with a group of veterans, a men's weekend of warriors. The trust is rebuilt, the camaraderie is rebuilt, and it's similar to a Freedom Appointment, it's just you go through it as a group. The third portion of what we've kind of dialed in for Warrior Set Free is called Reboot, subtitled Combat Recovery. Reboot is a national program that started at active duty posts, and it's a 12-week course. We hold it at a church in Caledonia, Crossroads Church, talking about the pain, talking about the past, survivor's guilt. That's a phenomenal program. Reboot is for not only just the veteran, but also the spouse, and child care is provided. And we've had some amazing experiences in seeing people grow in their faith through that as well. Veterans in jail and in prison and in the court system know they need help. Throughout the history of Warrior Set Free, we've connected with Kent County Jail, a couple different prisons, and we go in, and I specifically look for vets. And I sit and talk with them, not really concerned about their charges, but I'm concerned about their heart and about their faith. Along with supporting Warrior Set Free, you're supporting programs that are helping vets deal with legal issues that may be connected to the trauma of their service. I talk to many vets who don't feel qualified to be connected to our ministry because maybe they didn't see combat, maybe they were in during peacetime. That has value, that has honor and integrity. The trauma, the things that happen on the battlefield are sometimes unspeakable. We don't want to talk about them. We don't want our wives to look at us and know what we've done. We hide it, we bury it, and we don't want to talk about it. Well, we can't start to address the pain unless you talk about the pain. So we're honored to be able to enter into that arena with those men. When you support Warrior Set Free, you're making an opportunity available to that community to deal with the pain of the service that they experience. You think of the trauma that veterans go through. The suicide number is somewhere around 22 a day, depending on what study you read. Veterans are killing themselves because of the pain that they have from their military service. Law enforcement, suicide, addiction, depression, divorce. These are tough jobs, and somebody needs to help them. So it's an honor to be able to do this with that population, and we get into some heavy stuff. So thank you for supporting that. If you're a veteran and you're dealing with stuff from your past, from your service or even prior to that, we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to just sit down and no charge. You don't even need an appointment. If I'm here, I'll talk to you. You can call the office, you can go to our webpage. And my standing order, and this can be dangerous, we're putting this out to everybody, but if you want to meet up, I'll buy you lunch. I eat lunch almost every day. So if you're interested in getting help or just talking through what's going on in your life, and either you're interested in the faith approach or you're already growing in your faith, we'll help you do that. So reach out to us, Where You're Set Free, on Facebook, on whereyou'resetfree.org, Set Free Ministries webpage. Just get in touch with us.